It's been a long time since I last filmed a video. I just filmed like a sit-down vlog to explain you guys why I've been a little bit absent on both this YouTube channel and my blog, so you can watch that if you want to know why. But today I'm back with my favorites for the month of April, and I know I say that every single month, but 2015 is just flying. I don't know where it's going. I feel like January was like 2 weeks ago. The first product that I want to talk about is from Nivea, and this is the Sensitive Micellar Water. Last month I was crazy busy. Ever since I came back from Chicago, things have been hectic. So when I came back home at night, it was late, I was exhausted. So I wanted something really quick and really easy to take my makeup off. So I reached for that because I actually finished my Bioderma Micellar Water, which is like my all-time favorite. And I was really surprised by how good this actually is. It removes your mascara without stinging your eyes. It gets rid of foundation. You don't need to scrub your face, which is basically the most awful thing. It's really good. It doesn't leave like a sticky residue on your skin. I really liked it. It doesn't smell funky or anything, and it's designed for a sensitive skin, so it didn't leave my skin red or feeling sore afterwards, which is always nice. Another product that I've been reaching for this month like crazy is the Josie Maran Pure Argan Oil Light. You know I love Josie Maran, you know I love the argan oil. This is the light version that I picked up in Chicago last month, and I absolutely love it. It's just the best thing when your skin is feeling very tired, very like complicated, if it's sore, if it has a lot of pimples. Basically, if your skin isn't happy, this is just wonderful product. I never used the light version before, but I actually think that I prefer it to the classic version. I've used like the classic version for the last year or so, but this one is lighter, as the name suggests, but it sinks into the skin very well. It doesn't feel like you need too many drops to make it work on your skin. I only use like maybe 2 or 3 drops to do my whole face, and I actually sometimes mix it with my face moisturizer if my skin is really dry or really dehydrated. If you have any sort of issue with your skin, give this a go. I know that you can get the small size. It's totally worth it. It's natural, packed with good ingredients, and it does a miracle on the skin. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I have terrible skin and this really helps. Moving on to makeup, and by the way, I want to apologize if the lighting in this video is a bit weird, but today is just a random spring day. It was pouring rain this morning, we had some thunder, then there was a bit of sun, and now it's kind of in between, so I know that the clouds go in front of the sun and the lighting isn't like perfect. I have my ring light, but if I close the curtains, I'm all dark and stuff, so sorry about that. The next product I want to mention is from Clarins, and this is the Instant Light Instant Concealer. Why do I always say Instant Light Concealer? Instant Concealer in the shade 01. This is actually a product that I picked up purely because I heard everyone raving about it. I really like Clarins products. I am obsessed with the Instant Light Lip Perfector. That's why I keep saying Instant Light. This was wonderful to use in the month of April because I was very tired and my skin was acting up. It was dry and really oily and really bad all in the same time. So my usual concealer, which are more hydrating and high coverage, didn't do the job because they would cake during the day and they would slide off my skin. But this really helped because this is very light, but still it conceals everything. The dark circles were gone, all the little blemishes I had. This is the concealer that I'm wearing today. I wear it most days just because I think it is fabulous. I'm leaning towards very light coverage bases this time of the year, so this is great to pair with that. I've been falling back in love with the Anastasia Brow Raise, and I have the shade. They recently changed the shade names. It used to be like blonde or dark blonde, now it's called taupe. I really like this pencil. It is very different to the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting pencil that I always use, but this one is very fine, so it's easy to use for every day if you want to like add a bit of color and definition to your brows, but really keep things very minimal and very natural. This is a great option. The tip on this is very fine, so it's very easy to use, and it actually comes with a spoolie on one of the ends, which is actually surprisingly good because it's really thin but really densely packed, so it's great to brush your brows. I really like that for every day. And then something else that you saw in my Chicago beauty haul is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I don't know why it took me this long to try this, but this is the best liquid eyeliner ever. I know this is a big statement, but really this product is just fabulous. The tip is very fine, so it's very easy to do even a slight line of eyeliner. That's the one that I use every single day. That's the one I have on my eyelids right now. It's very black. It's not too shiny, not too matte. It's kind of a satin finish. So easy to use, so precise and really comfortable against your eyelids. The nib is very fine, as I said, and I really like the packaging because it clicks when you close it basically, so it doesn't dry out, doesn't leak in your purse if you carry it around with you. I absolutely love this product. This month I've been using a new palette from Lancôme, which is called My French Palette. But this palette is very, very nice because you have 6 neutral shades, mostly pinks. You have 3 matte shades and 3 shimmery shades. You have a brush, which is surprisingly very, very good. And then if you open this little part, you have like 3 more shades. These 2 are actually liner shades, and the blue one is just like kind of an accent color. I personally don't use the 2 blue shades just because it doesn't suit my style, but the last shade is great to use as a liner. And overall, I think this is a very good palette, and it's different from the usual nude palette that you can find because this one is mostly pink. So it's not as scary as it sounds, because I was skeptical to use pink on my eyes because I thought it would make my eye look red and I would look sick, but not at all. It's perfect for spring. It looks very fresh and very new on your eyelids, and I've been loving using this palette in April. Last but not least is the Tartelette blush from Tarte that I also picked up in Chicago. I've been wearing this blush every single day this month. It's actually the one that I have on today. I feel so happy whenever I'm wearing products that I talk about, because a year ago I would never wear the product I was talking about when I was filming, but now it's just, I don't know, I don't really pay attention, but it makes me feel so happy when I'm wearing something that I'm talking about. Back to the blush. This is a beautiful rich peach blush. It's the kind of thing that you cannot really see on the skin, but it really gives you that healthy look, just like you've been outside and you are really healthy. And it's just something beautiful to use every day. It's very natural, as I said, but it really brings a lot of warmth to your face. I love the texture. It's very creamy for a powder blush. I know that sounds a bit silly to say, but it's really easy to apply. It blends really nicely, and the pigmentation is just perfect. It's not too light, but it's not too pigmented that you always have to tap your brush like 6 times before applying it. I am very, very happy with it, and I totally get the buzz about the Taupe blushes now, and I cannot wait to go back to the States and pick some new shades because this is just wonderful. And I actually realized that I keep calling this blush Tartelette, but it actually has a name which is Celebrated. I guess it's just a shade name, but it's just perfect, wonderful product. I highly recommend it. And that's it for today's video. I hope that the lighting wasn't too terrible because the weather outside is kind of crazy. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to know why I've been absent, don't forget to watch my vlog. I will put like an info card that you can click in here. It will take you to the vlog. In the meantime, be well, be healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!